Well, it is one of the oldest buildings in Columbia. Whaley House on Gervais Street is being redeveloped. As you may recall, it used to be a funeral home. We're being told the historic home will retain its history while being brought into the 21st century. News 19's Eleanor Tabone tells us more.
This is W.B. Smith Whaley House. For years it was known as Dunbar Funeral Home. But this building behind me is getting a renovation and could include apartments and maybe even a coffee shop.
It is on the National Register of Historic Places.
It was built in the late 1890s. W.B. Smith Whaley lived in the home for several years. Then in 1924, it became Dunbar Funeral Home.
We're preserving the building itself, and all the historic characteristics of that building are still going to be there.
Chris Rogers, one of the four partners in the development, says the 8,000 square foot house will see apartments constructed on the second and third floor with either a cafe, coffee shop or deli on the bottom.
Residential apartments are in high demand. Well, I think it'll be a great improvement for that area, especially with the law school right across the street.
Rogers says it'll cost $2 million to redevelop the property.
Electrical, plumbing, mechanical, everything needs to be redone. Of course, we're going to have to put new finishes in for apartments and also for the restaurant space downstairs.
Probably the most recognized corner in this corridor, the Gervais corridor.
Jimmy Herlong, owner of the Midas next door, says he's excited about the foot traffic his future neighbours could bring.
Bring some life to a corner that's not been used at all.
The developers say they want to have everything completed by this fall. Reporting in Columbia, Eleanor Tabone, News 19 WLTX.
And tonight, Rogers says there is an application process when it comes to developing historic properties. He says they're required to follow all historic preservation standards.